All right. Well, I'm back here. Like I said here in the title, it's a new work week, brand new week, but more of the same and the way of hot weather. It took us all the way until July, the 18th for us to get to 100. But since we've gotten there, and I told you this would happen, we've been there every day but one. So today is the 21st, which I know that's not a many, but I think we skipped the night. So we hit it on the 18th. We skipped the 19th. We hit it on the 20th, and today the 21st here. 2 days in a row now, 101. Now that it's here, we're probably going to see a lot more. Matter of fact, we probably won't see this, let up much at all over the next month, to be honest about it. It may let up a little bit, but that's just how it goes this time of year here. So, well, good evening, Dan. Good evening, Carol and LM. What's up? How are you guys tonight here? And as you can see, I probably know I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. I've been just been busy in the weather center doing stuff today. I was busy around my house today. I was busy on my dinner break. And yeah, I'm tired. I'm ready for bed right now. The worst part about this time of the year is that there's very little change day to day to our weather here. And, you set your AC and it runs most of the day here. It might cut off for a few hours at night, but it runs most of the day. Well, thank you, Tim. I hope I have a great night. You too, buddy. What's up there, Mr. Cameron, Weatherman Cam? Good evening there, Judy. So, but yeah, it runs almost nonstop this time of the year. So your electric bill goes up. You want to go cool off in the pool? Well, think again. The pool's hot. So there ain't much cooling off in the pool this time of year. But yeah, you know what I find more annoying, and also when it's hot, everybody's attitudes just seem to be getting annoyed a lot easier. Like I'm at home on my dinner break, and I've told y'all that Kelly's niece has been staying with us while her husband's been in boot camp. Well, he's got out of the boot camp, and now he's doing some training with the Army. But she had a baby a couple weeks ago, like a little newborn baby, and she already had a 2-year-old. Well, tonight on my dinner break, the 2-year-old was absolutely just screaming bloody murder. It's one of those things where she's probably acting out because there's a new baby in the house and she's not the center of the attention from her mom right now. So I get it, but I'm hot and I'm sweaty and I'm doing things and this screaming just got on my nerves. And I just like, stop screaming. So it was tough, man. Tough. So I had to install my wife is having to sleep in another room right now because we got some dogs that are in heat and we got to keep our male away from the females. So, and she's going through those hot flash stages. My wife has hot flashes like all of the time. It's awful. If y'all have any recommendations, please let me know so I can try to pass that along to her. She is miserable, but I had to go buy a, what's up, Kevin T. Noble? I had to go buy a portable AC unit to put in that room in there, even though I got central air and heat and it runs and it keeps the house somewhat cool. But I got that AC in there and it is, it's to hopefully keep her as cool as I possibly can. I can just only imagine how big. I've seen it. I mean, I'll be sitting there and I'll be like rubbing her back or something and she'll just start getting sweaty. So I feel bad. I feel sorry for women that have to go through all of that, which all women do. Let's see here. Cameron, you're a big fan. Well, I'm a big fan of yours too. So Friday, I guess you saw I had Jaden Knowles here in the studio with me. It sure was good to see that guy again, man. Boy, we miss him. And he misses us. Tell Gracie I said hi. Oh, that sucks, Kevin. I couldn't deal with no AC, man. The guy who invented that, he's a saint, man. So So yeah, it was good to see Jaden. He misses you guys too, but he's adjusting nicely to Denver, doing news and weather in Denver, so he likes it there. But I think he misses here a lot. He told me that, outside of news, and he likes the city, he doesn't have a lot of people there, made a lot of friends. He said, which is weird for him because he's a very outstanding, outgoing guy, and he normally makes friends super easy. He said, but there, everybody's older than him. So I just said Jaden down. I was thinking football players, so. You bet we're watching you on the big screen. Mess up, bro. What is that supposed to mean, Cameron? Are you over at Gracie's watching me on the TV? Is that what you're doing? If so, I'm really big. You can see my big face in the living room there. Tell her to go to Walmart and get some new face. It's over the counter and works. But she's tried everything, man. Nothing has worked. Absolutely nothing has worked so far for her. Nothing has. We got this stuff called Happy Hormones, and it didn't do anything. Oh, good. She tells me she just got the chill, so she thinks the AC is going to work. Heck yeah. I hadn't heard her say that in a long time. I mean, I'll be freezing cold, like icicles hanging out of my nose, and she'll be burning up. So, well, you're going to have to call somebody to come fix that, Kevin. You can't go without that AC. I never thought about that. An ice pack on the heat on the feet. On the TV dubs, the TV's dubs. I must not be able to read that whole thing there. I don't know what you're saying there. Let me see here. Oh, you're at B-dubs. Oh my gosh. Why have you guys got me on the big screen at B-dubs? That's crazy, man. Nobody wants to watch me there at B-dubs. They want to watch some sporting event. Don't do that. By the way, everybody, so if you're at B-dubs, there's Cam right there. He's the goofy looking guy with the curly hair and the glasses. That's Cameron. That's weatherman Cameron Lindsay. He's a good dude. So y'all make sure you go say hi to him. Well, Corey, you're not a woman, so it shouldn't. I can't believe you guys got me on the. I hope you don't have me on the loudspeaker audio. I would be very embarrassed. So Saturday night they have a big fight on there, and today they got Ken Johnson on there. People are going to be leaving. They're going to be asking you to change channel. I'm sure there's some baseball game on somewhere they'd rather be watching. I'm sure. But you're going to take a picture of that and send it to me, Cameron. So what did you guys get done? What did you guys do this weekend? Let's see. What did I do? We're putting B-dubs on you, bro. Okay. No, don't. Please don't. No, don't. Dude, you guys watch the baseball game. There's a baseball game on, I'm sure. I think the WNBA season is in full swing now. There's so many sporting events. People don't want to watch boring Ken. People don't want to watch me. I can't believe Cameron did that. I can't believe he's put me on audio at B-dubs. I'm telling you, people are going to get up and walk out of that joint because they don't want to see me. They don't want to see me on that. But if you are watching me, though, I am grateful that you're watching me, and I'm grateful that you hadn't walked off and left and walked out yet, because I wouldn't blame you if you did, because that's kind of boring. I'm kind of boring, but at the same time, I mean, it's pretty cool. Yes, I played baseball, AC. I played baseball in high school. They're all laughing. Great. I'm good, Kate. Thank you. Great. I'm on B-dubs. I'm on the big screen at B-dubs on the audio, and people are laughing at me. Great. Well, what they need to do is I need to have this on Friday nights when Cameron's here, and they can really laugh at me and laugh at you, not at me. They'll laugh at you. Oh, well, good. I'm glad you got my news app there on your Roku, so you can watch me. Even though you're not in my market, you can still watch me. We'll see if we got all these people watching me at B-dubs. What's up, B-dubs? But I've got 15 people watching me on Facebook and YouTube and whatever. So See, y'all needed us on Friday night when Jaden Knowles was here. Yeah, he brings the crowd, not me. So, well, I mean, it's pretty hot outside, so I mean, that is I mean, weather-wise, there really ain't much to talk about. This time of year, there just isn't anything to talk about. It's like we do the cut in earlier this afternoon. The topical, they're called topicals, and it's to tease what you're talking about upcoming to make people watch. Well, and what are you going to tease? Oh, it's hot again. No change today. So there really ain't much to talk about. But y'all make sure y'all follow Weatherman Cameron Lindsay on his Facebook page. He has a very low following and he needs more. So make sure you go like and follow his page. Cameron's he's a good dude. And that's the little redheaded girl there. That's his girlfriend. They've been dating for like a week. I think personally, AC, the baseball is very boring to watch on TV. I just don't enjoy watching it on TV. I mean, I can watch a little bit. I used to watch the Braves back in the 90s. But I don't get that much into. I'm a football guy. I can watch a little basketball, but I'm not even a huge. I like the NCAA tournament, a little bit of NBA, but I'm primarily football. So y'all, Cameron's hiding with the hood there in B-dubs, but the guy with the hood on is Cameron. Make sure you go up there and follow him there. So, Kate, you can laugh at me all you want to. That's fine. I don't care. 2 weeks, get it right. Oh, sorry. 2 weeks. I've been dating for 2 weeks. They had their first official kiss at the 4th of July fireworks show here in Wichita Falls. I did not see it because I could see Cameron out of the corner of my eyes and at the corner of my left eye. And he looked very awkward over there. I was like, you know what? I'm just not even going to pay attention to that over there. It looked very awkward. So. Who would be my admirer? Who do you think that would be? Oh, man, I can't believe that Theo Huxtable died today, man. That sucks. Man, I feel like a part of my childhood just kind of died with that one, man. I grew up when I was a kid in the 80s, man. I watched on Thursday night. I watched a lot of the Cosby Show. I mean, you didn't miss it. That's what you did. You watched the Cosby Show on Thursday nights. I think it was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. At 7:00, it came on. You watched it, and Theo Huxtable, man, he was like the big brother to me back then. So, and now he's gone, man. It kind of sucks. I bet there were some good baseball players over there in Mississippi. I played against good ones when I was 18, playing for the Black Sox. I wasn't a great baseball player. I was okay. I wasn't great. It was one of those ordeals where I matured like the year after I got out of high school. I bulked up, and the size I was when I was 18 years old is the size I wish I would have been, or 18, 19, 20 is the size I wish I would have been at 15, 16, and 17. Because I bulked up. I was bulky. I could bench press 350 pounds back then, but but back then I just wasn't. I just wasn't super athletic. So I was just okay. I wasn't great. I wasn't a great baseball player. I was not very good at football either. I played, but I wasn't very good. I stayed hurt a lot. And I suck at basketball. So no, I wasn't a strikeout king, but I wasn't anything king really. Later, Kevin T. Noble. Kevin T. Noble, I think, is our biggest fan now, Cameron. I think Kevin T. Noble is the biggest fan we have. Yeah, this time of year, though, we don't have a lot of streaming to do because there ain't nothing to talk about, really. They'll start we've transitioned now completely out of severe weather season, completely out of tornado season. And I'm talking about across the country here. Sometimes you get a little bit of that still way up north. But in general, this time of year, there's just not a lot of that going on. But, there'll be hurricane season that'll get going next month, and you'll start seeing people post about that. Typically speaking, you don't get much in the way of hurricane activity until the middle and latter part of April. So Cameron says he was an athlete. He is an athlete. I think Cameron's more of an athlete now than he probably was in high school. Darla, I have no idea. No fronts coming in anytime. It'll be probably middle of September or October before we see our next good cold front. Usually what happens is once we get into September, late August and September, the days start to shorten somewhat. So while it's really hot in the middle of the afternoon, once you get beyond 5 o'clock, it actually is pretty nice outside. I actually love the weather late August into early September here, especially at night. Not in the middle of the day, but in the evenings, it's usually great outside. Mm. Trying to think what else. So this weekend, let's see. Saturday, I worked my butt off over at my rental house. I was over there doing a lot of texture work and mud work and sanding. And then yesterday, I cut grass around my place. I mowed my yard and I did all the weed eating and all that kind of stuff, which I think a lot of that's about to stop here pretty soon without rain. And then we had our family dinner night last night. I fixed chicken parmesan. It was good, and bread pudding, which I found out that Cameron's girlfriend does not like bread pudding. I wish I would have known that, but I didn't. So anyway, but anyway, that's what I made, and it was good. I thought it was good. One thing that I think I hate the most about summertime more than the heat. Well, I hate the high electricity bill, but what I really, really hate is all the stupid flies we have flying around. I mean, there are so many flies, and they just find a way to come in my house. I mean, if there's a crack in the door, they're going to come in. I'm sitting there trying to eat a piece of pizza tonight, and there's flies just swarming all around me. And I'm already hot and sweaty and just annoyed as it was. And I was like, get away, flies. So, Cameron, they just now started putting out Halloween stuff, man, but they'll be putting Christmas stuff out soon enough. I can assure you of that. I was in Lowe's tonight, and there it was. Halloween stuff was out. Oh, the flies are driving me nuts, man. I cannot stand flies. And, I don't know what I probably hate mosquitoes worse than flies because mosquitoes will bite you. But these flies are nasty because you know what they've been on. You know where they came from. And you know what they've been eating and touching. And you just like, ugh. Plus they go bzzz and fly all around. It's just gross, man. I sucked at basketball also. I wish I would have took my college education from baseball scholarship and became a weatherman like you. You got it going on, brother. Well, AC, I appreciate that. I've been blessed. I really love what I do for a living. I never work a day in my life, but I work every single day of my life, if that makes sense to you. Weather never stops. It's 24/7, but I love it. And I would be even if I wasn't getting paid to do this, I would still do this. Yeah, you look at the guys who've retired from weather, and what do? They still post on Facebook. My favorite sauce at B-Dubs, I like Caribbean, I like Asian zing and Caribbean jerk. It's fine, Kate. You can laugh. It's fine. I give you permission. Laugh at me all you want to. It's good. I hate the things about. I'm gonna come up with a list of things I hate about summer. So let's first start by the things that I like about summer. All right, so I like. I can't think of really anything I like. All right, I'm a warm weather guy, so I do like the warmer temperatures. I will take what we have right now any day over the 0 degree days where it's super windy and cold outside. So I do. You can't, especially evenings. You can get outside, and I do like that. And I do like you being around the water. I do like the fact that you have everything is growing and green. I like fresh vegetables. Lightning bugs. I call them lightning bugs. You guys might call them fireflies, but I call them lightning bugs. And if you don't like what I call them, then just tough. That's just what I call them. What else do I like about summer? There are other things I like about summer too, but I'm not going to talk about those. I'm trying to think what else. I like outdoor work. I like doing outdoor work, but I can name off a lot of things I hate about summer. The high electric bill, the middle of the afternoon here in Texas, the lack of rain, mosquitoes, flies, insects in general. I absolutely hate wasps too, man. Their things suck. I don't like snakes. I don't like having to sweat every time you walk outside. I don't like the weather this time of the year. So there's a whole lot about summer I don't like. But again, I don't like the winter. To me, winter's more expensive than summer because when we do get those really cold days, man, it just my heat don't even cut off, and it's super expensive to heat a house. So yeah, they're lightning bugs to me. I know people say, "Oh, there's fireflies outside." Like what? What is that? No, it's lightning bugs. Cam is a big dog. Got him a good lady and living life in Texoma. Is she a Texoma woman, Cameron? Yes, she is. She's a cat. She's a Texoma woman. Iowa Park, Texas. That's where she's from. He got him a good old local gal. And you know what happens when you get you a good old local gal? You stay local. You don't leave. Cameron is now stuck. Ain't that right, Chris?
What's that?
Cameron is now stuck.
Yeah, he has signed a contract for the foreseeable future.
He has signed a contract for the foreseeable future. Kate, all you have to do is look outside in the evening. You'll see them. They're not a firefly. They're a lightning bug. Some other parts of the country, they call them fireflies, but they're, in the South, we call them lightning bugs. Ew, don't like bugs. The exterminator came out this evening and sprayed outside of the house and everything. It was Big John's Pest Control and very reasonable. And I called the city to come to my neighborhood and spray for mosquitoes and hadn't seen flies actually. You're probably about to see the grass cutting season, mowing season really slow up because you're going to notice the grass is going to go from the lush green and getting thick. It's going to start to shriveling up now. You're going to start seeing it turn kind of more of a off green color, and then it'll turn brown. Then it won't grow anymore. So I don't know what kind of fan she is. I know she's an OU Sooner fan. So, well, guys, it is almost that time for me to get dressed and go on for the newscast here. It's almost time. So I'm going to go talk about this wonderful weather pattern we're having here tonight. So for all you guys watching the B-Dubs, thanks for watching. And all you guys on here, thank you for just chilling here with me. Y'all stay cool during this hot weather. Drink lots of water. I drink water and liquid IV. So y'all have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.